Hi everybody, quick video announcement here. I want to share some information about how I grade homeworks because I've been getting a few questions about why I received a certain grade or why I got points off. I want to start by saying that I will always, if you really are not sure why you got points off on something, I will never not give you that information if you email me. But I do urge you to try and really be critical of your own work and evaluate it based on the rubric I'm about to show you, because I think a lot of the times you may be able to answer your own question. So I'm going to use due date 2 homework 3 as an example here because it has replies and a reflection, and I want to talk about both of those. So if you go to complete the assignment and you click on the link right there, you've got the prompt up here again, and then you have the discussion board here that has all of your links in it. Right above start a new thread, it says rubrics, and you can click on this rubric. And here you will find the rubric that I use to evaluate your work. This is attached to your work in my grade book, but it's very new to the department. We've never used this before. We've never had it set up this way before. So it's new to me, and I don't know if you guys have access to see exactly the rubric that I filled out for you. So maybe someone can let me know because I don't know. And it would be great if you guys had access to that. But if not, I want you to know that I use this rubric to grade homework assignments. Most people are getting full points on completing initial prompt, but I've noticed myself making a lot of deductions in the giving replies and reflecting on learning categories. This is not always here, but when it is here, it's another one that I'm seeing a lot of deductions on. When I grade your work, my rubric allows me to click on these and then it does the math automatically for me. So that's how I arrive at such precise decimals of points. It's because it's all automatically calculated. But I'm seeing a lot of replies that are kind of limited in engagement, are not really responding with a lot of questions and suggestions and connections, but are more like, great, we had the same thought here, you know, we agreed, and then kind of one example of something that you agreed on. I really need to see more engagement, asking questions, sharing experiences, providing suggestions, making connections to course content and activities, etc., to get full points on giving replies. And the same in reflecting on learning. I'm seeing a lot of reflections that are extremely spare in what they actually reflect on, and they're not doing really any of these things that you need to receive full credits on the reflection. They're kind of more along the range of submitted something but did not discuss the activity or learning in a meaningful way, or kind of just said, you know, something that you learned from it or something that you learned from looking at classmates' work, but is not making connections to course objectives, course learning outcomes, or any of that stuff. So when you're receiving points off, usually they're in the category of giving replies or reflecting on learning. I really urge you to check out the rubric and not only evaluate your own work before you turn it in, but if you get points off on something, check out this rubric and see if you can figure out, like I said, really be honest with yourself and really be critical of your own work about whether you're meeting all of these requirements before you email me and ask where your points were off. I'm happy to tell you that, but you can get the answer faster probably on your own. So that's the rubric I'm using for assessing homework, and that's how I arrive at your homework grades. Yeah, I'm seeing most of the points that are missing are on reflecting and on replying to classmates. So if you're consistently getting full points on those, then you're probably doing well. But if you're consistently losing points somewhere, take a look at your assignments that you've turned in and see if you can see a pattern of where you might need to improve your work in general. So I hope that answers your questions. Otherwise, everyone's been doing really well so far. If you're catching up, thank you for catching up. And thanks for checking out this announcement. Have a great weekend, everybody.